it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and we're getting ready to do some camping. So stick around, check it out. Alright y'all, so we are headed to Little Manatee River State Park. I'll show you where it is on the map. So we're staying for 2 nights, and for 2 nights it was about $60, and that's one of our cheapest state parks we've stayed at so far. So what's cool about Little Manatee River State Park is manatees. So the river actually goes up into the Tampa Bay area. It flows into that. But what's cool about it is a black river, which means you've seen in the past we've gone to springs, and they're nice crystal clear springs. You can see the bottom, you can see all the vegetation and things like that. But this one, the bottom is so dark that the water looks black, so it's the black river. So yeah, so it's gonna be really interesting to see. I can't wait. All right, so we are finishing loading up the truck, so we will see you on the road. Alright y'all, we are on the road headed to Tampa. I normally don't do this in my videos. I normally don't tell y'all dates, and I normally don't tell y'all like specific locations for privacy reasonings. But this is a significant camping trip, and a significant thing in history just happened yesterday and last night. So today is actually February 1st. Yesterday, North Carolina experienced a record-breaking snowstorm. They had what was called a bomb cyclone. It's basically a snowstorm hurricane. But if you go back to my shorts, I made a short with my dad's video, and I made a short with some videos that Bobby and Ellie sent me of the snow. But they got 14-15 inches of snow in North Carolina, and that has never happened. Well, I don't want to say never, but that hasn't happened in my lifetime. The last time they had something like that was in 1989. I think around Christmas is when they had a big huge snowfall like that. But since North Carolina got a lot of snow, Florida got a cold front. So last night Tampa actually got some snow flurries. So everyone thinks Audrey and I are crazy for camping in winter conditions. Right now, according to my truck, it says it's 45 degrees. This morning when I woke up at like 7, 8 o'clock, it was 28 degrees. So during the day, it's going to be a little cool and fine, but it's the nighttime we got to worry about. So I brought tons of firewood. I've got a brand new full-length body heating pad for my sleeping bag, and I also have my other heating pad as well to keep the inside of my sleeping bag warm. As long as I can do that, keep my sleeping bag warm, and if I can take some hot showers, I think I'll be okay at night. I think Audrey will be okay too. But yeah, so this is gonna be an experience and a big experience. But yeah, so Tampa and I think northern part of Florida got some snow flurries last night. But yeah, so if you want to see all the snow that North Carolina got, McKinston and Snow Hill, go check out the shorts. It was a ton. And like I said, I have not seen that much snow in North Carolina, especially eastern North Carolina. But it is not rare for eastern North Carolina to get snow. We might get snow once or twice. I know one year, I think in high school, we got snow like 3 times. But we only get like 6 inches or snow or something like that. We've never have gotten 15 inches of snow in my lifetime, like I said. But yeah, that's crazy. And y'all probably think Audrey and I are crazy to be camping out in 20-some degree weather, but we'll see if we survive. Hopefully we will.
In a quarter mile, slide left onto the I-75 south ramp to Naples.
All right, we made it to Little Manatee River State Park. And it is windy. Audrey's already chewed me out because it's windy and it's cold. There's the sign right there. All right, here we are to the entrance. Got the big, huge American flag flying in. Let's get checked in. All right, we are checked in, but we've got a couple of changes going on. Oh, there's an armadillo. Look, 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 look. Go on, buddy. It's too cold for you. Okay. So there's some changes to our plans. Long story short, we were supposed to camp at Hillsborough State Park last weekend. With the cold and the rain, I decided to cancel that one. So I quickly booked this spot here at Little Manatee River State Park. The only site I had was, or the only site that was available for 2 nights was site 35, and it is a tent only spot, which was fine. There's no electricity, which is fine, cool, whatever, but it is what it is. So when we got here and I drove up, I totally forgot Hillsborough County is in a burn ban. When I checked in and the woman told me, you know, site 35, you're in a tent only campsite. I said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, well, is there electricity? And she said, no. And I said, okay. So I asked her if there was an equestrian site available for 2 nights. The answer was no. So we're only staying for 1 night because that is the only thing that was available. So we're staying at site 21, so that way I have some electricity because we can't really burn a fire. So we got that going for us, which is cool. So we're going to try and squeeze by that rule with the whole, the only time you can burn a fire is when you're cooking. So we're going to cook the pork chops tonight over the fire. We got some pork chops. So that way we can have a fire and it looks like we're cooking over said fire. And well, we technically are. But since it's so dry because of the cold weather, there's a burn ban here in Hillsborough State Park, or Hillsborough County. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully we survive the night. So once we get to our campsite, we'll show you what it looks like we normally do. And then we will set up the tent. And we'll probably won't be setting everything up because we're only going to be here for a night now. Tomorrow, we will pack everything up and then we will show you what Little Manatee River State Park has to offer. So yeah, and honestly, like, there's really not that much to do. I didn't want to get in a river with it being cold. I didn't want to kayak with it being cold and windy like it is. So, got that going for us. So we'll see you at the campsite. All right, so we made it to our campsite. You can obviously tell it is windy. This is really cool though. I've never been in a campsite like this. All right, so this says this is an active gopher tortoise burrow. Gopher tortoises are protected under whatever it says, no person shall possess, molest, harm, frighten, kill, trap these. So it says, please help us in ensuring our gopher tortoise stays safe. So there's a gopher tortoise that lives here in our campsite. Look at it. I don't even know he's in there. He might be in there. He's a little cool out here, but so he might come out and say, hey, we'll see what happens. All right, so here's the campsite. We're in 21. Got Audrey's car. Audrey's already complaining it's cold.
It's effing cold, and I'm glad I brought the Jack Daniels.
So we got the truck. You can obviously see we got some updated stuff on here. And so there is the picnic table. And you got the fire pit here. Someone left some stuff in here, so we'll throw that away. There's a seashell in there. Look at that. But look how low to the ground that is. That's pretty crazy, especially with this fire burn going on. Then you got a little thing right here, and then we're gonna snuggle that tent up right here in this.
We're gonna snuggle, all right.
We're gonna snuggle that tent up right there in this hole. I'm probably going to have it as close to this. I'm gonna have it up here in this hole, so that way it will be shouldered by the trees and the wind, so it won't be too windy right through here. But yeah, so I got to move my truck up a smidge because I think that awning leg is going to fall into that hole, and I don't want to mess in that hole because, like that sign said, that little area right there is a whole gopher tortoise habitat. You should go.
Great.
You should go check out the little hole in the ground where he lives. It's pretty neat. It's right down there. You see the hole in the ground? It's his burrow. It's pretty cool. All right, Audrey. Okay, you got to give us the weather report since you're active and actively telling me the weather.
It's cold.
Well, now you said it was gonna be what, 30?
It's supposed to be 30. Supposedly, I don't know how good the weather app is that I look at on my phone, but it says it's supposed to be 33 degrees tonight. Okay? It's cold. I don't care where you live.
At least there ain't no snow on the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was telling Audrey, if it wasn't for the burn ban, I wouldn't have mind staying at the tent only site because we would have some fire to keep warm. But due to the burn ban, we can only camp. We can only do a fire, like I said, with cooking, and it's gonna get cold. So yeah, so we're just doing a one-nighter, and hopefully we survive this one-nighter.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we got camp set up pretty much. You can see the awnings out. I'll start from the beginning so you can see what the setup is. All right, we got the awning out. Got some lights. Got some essentials out like the Jack Daniel's Blackberry. It's really good. It's my favorite. The wind's really picking up. But as you can tell, the majority of the stuff's in the back of my truck and in the bed, in the back and in the bed. Because since we're only here for one night, we're trying to be minimal as possible. So I got like a couple lights out, got, chairs out, things like that. Then our tent is very, very bare minimum right this minute. I'm not putting anything down on the floor. I just got one table up that hold food and coolers and stuff. There's some food down there. Got my bag, and then our cots are out and about. So yeah, and it's just got that light there and then that light back there. Yeah, this time we went a little less bougie, as Audrey just said. Because like I said, we're just here one night. How sad. But yeah, so I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna get the pork chops out so they can start thawing out. Hopefully thaw out. It's cold out here, so maybe I can stick it in the sun somewhere and it'll thaw out. And then we want to have some pork chops for dinner over the fire, so we can actually have a fire and stay warm.
For a little bit.
For a little bit.
Once wind dies down.
Yeah, so let's get the pork chops out.
Thank God there is a path right there to the bathroom.
Need a bungee cord hold us in your bed?
I'm gonna tell you something. It ain't heated.
But we'll do a bathroom check in the morning.
Nice bathrooms though.
Alright, yeah, we'll do a bathroom check in the morning. Alright, so I got our pork chops, butterfly pork chops. We've had these before camping. But But yeah, every time I get meat to camp with, I always take it out of the packaging and vacuum seal it because it will leak and water gets into it. So when it's vacuum sealed, nothing will get into it and they stay frozen. I want to kind of set this over here in the sun and maybe let it thaw out a little bit. Where you want it?
On this side.
Right here?
Yeah. Actually, no. Put it on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because this whole thing's leaning that way. Yeah, that's gonna get it as straight as you can in there. That ground might be too soft for it.
This ground's really soft.
That part.
Huh?
It's holding that part. It's leaning forward though.
I mean,
you gotta be careful.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold it.
My fingers.
Oh, you can't feel her fingers. I got hot hands. You can put some in your pocket.
Nah.
Check out the lizard.
We have a friend.
He hitched a ride from the house, I guess. Is he dead? Did Lilo?
I don't think so.
He might be.
He's not dead.
He might be frozen.
No. He's fine.
All right. Well, you're gonna live here now. All right. We got a fire pit ready to go. So Jen got me some of these for Christmas to try out. All the
10 minutes to open that bag.
all the girls and guys from Japan and that area, they use these all the time, and Jen found them and bought them for me.
You got your long lighter?
Oh, I got something to try out. Here, hold on. There's another.
No, we do not want the flamethrower.
We're not doing a flamethrower because of the burn ban. But I got some other stuff. I got these at the 4WP place because I had to pick up some stuff from Miranda, and I found these. Check these out. The quick lights. You just throw it in there. You strike it and throw it in there.
It only takes one ember to suck it up.
You're right. I mean, we're in a burn ban, and your campsites look like this. I mean, all that is dry grass.
Yep.
At least the wind is blowing. I don't know what direction, but it's blowing this way. So maybe it will blow out here, and I can catch it fast enough. I don't know. We got to keep a super close watch on it, for sure. All right, so we got it lit with those little burn thingies. That thing caught. Hopefully, it'll catch that corn stalk on fire. You might have to push it under a little bit closer to it.
Yeah.
This thing's pretty neat. It's holding this thing up pretty well. I got a new bag and it says I'm just here for the food on the top of it. We gotta get a knife out. What rub do you want to put on these pork chops?
It's rather too spicy.
Let's see what I got. I got lime pepper, lemon butter, garlic, Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Seafood.
Old Bay.
Sweet barbecue,
Old
Texas
Bay.
sugar.
Old Bay.
I got
Old
the.
Bay. Old Bay. Old Bay.
We're gonna put the Hank Hill on there.
Old Bay.
That's for like fish and stuff and like.
Old Bay.
We're gonna put the Hank Hill. So you haven't had that. That's pretty good. Now we're gonna put the Hank Hill stuff on there. All right, so for Christmas I got Jen as a stocking stuffer. It's Hank Hill rub barbecue. Well, rub is beer infused. You can mix it with beer if you want to. Or you can just do it dry. What we're doing. The only thing that sucks is they're frozen still, so the rub ain't really rubbing them. But it's kind of sitting on there, as you can see. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get the griddle ready and put these on there. Got their coconut oil that's frozen. Alright, let's go put this on the fire and get this coconut oil heated up. coconut oil heated up. Let me put those pork chops on.
This is the Mac Daddy of all can openers. Said it just like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. That's pretty neat.
Now, check this out.
Oh, look at that.
No finger cuts.
Hopefully it won't slide. We'll see. All that coconut oil slid, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So they're going to look a little, while they're cooking, they're going to get a little burnt because of that stuff I put on there.
Yeah.
But I want to lower it a little bit because that wind keeps blowing it.
The wind's gonna blow it either way. It's still getting low enough.
All right, for sides, we got the cabbage and the string beans. We're gonna put them all in there together. All right, strong buns. Good Lord, it's as big as you can. Get the thing. Mix that all together. All right, so there's a couple things that we're going to be reviewing while we're camping. You've seen it in a couple of our older camping videos. Like what, the past two times we've used this, Audrey, this TV.
What is?
This TV we've used about like twice now, right?
At least.
Yeah, at least twice. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad TV. What's cool about it is it has battery. I don't have to have all those cables and stuff like I did on my old TV. And it's very heavy duty. It's waterproof. There's the speakers here. On the back, you can see it's got a little pocket to put its stuff in, and then there's the on and off switch. And then inside of it is where you can plug in the antenna and stuff in. So I still have my old antenna that I used with my other TV. Sometimes I put it on top of my truck. I shouldn't have any problems because there's no trees. So I should get a signal more. Alright, so I set the antenna on my roof rack. Turn it on.
Display.
Display. Alright, so you have to go into the menu and scan this is auto scan. Scan all channels. So while it's scanning and looking for all the channels, on the top it's got the on power and the volume. You can do that this way. You can also do the channels and whatnot on here, and it tells you the battery. But also what's cool is you can put a mic in this thing. It's got a mic for output video. You can put like a DVD player, but it's got, you can do mic volume and echo for like karaoke. So you can do karaoke while you're camping. We have not done that yet. But yeah, so let it do its thing, and I'll show you what it looks like once it gets all the TV channels up. All right.
What Ben said.
It sounds pretty good. I mean, you can get it.
Looking to the outside to force the issue means that they
That,
don't
like,
feel.
speaker's
And that's
pretty
the sense
loud.
I get, that they have the capability to actually.
You can do a channel.
Should we do?
Pick up like local channels on here.
In Letterland.
Oh wow! Like I'm getting like
So now that I've got
I'm getting
my
like
filling
good
on-
channels on here. Normally I don't get any really good channels, and they're all like kind of crackly looking. Wow! Like we've picked up what, like Sanford and Sons every now and then. There's another channel that I've been picking up. It's got like the old cartoons on it. I might can pick it up here. We'll see. If I do, then we're gonna watch that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get like old movies on here, like old TV shows, because it's local. You can stop TV, you know.
I'm gonna move in.
But we can watch whatever we want to hit now, because I normally only get like what 7, 8 channels, but I got like
something like that.
I got like 80 channels I can sit through here. So it's pretty neat, pretty neat.
Alright.
Heck yeah.
I need to second shut off on this.
And so my favorite stuff to watch while we're camping is Grit TV. Watch the old westerns while we're out camping. That's pretty cool. And then yeah, maybe I can get that tune channel at some point. But I do have this in the tent at night as like some background noise while we're sleeping. So tonight we'll have it sitting out there, and like right now it's on battery. But tonight I'll plug it in so that way it doesn't die on us. So throughout the night. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I highly recommend this TV. Got off Amazon and it was about $300. It was much, but it was worth it. It was worth it. And I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get this TV. Alright, pork chops are almost done. It's taking them a little longer because they're thick. They thick boys over there on the fire. I keep having to add logs to the fire. But the winds died down, so that's good. So I'm not too worried about the brush, you know, or like anything catching on fire. But from cooking the string beans and the cabbage on my little burner, it's too cold to use butane and propane. So in the morning we're going to have a little fire to cook to cook our breakfast. Why are you looking like that?
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, because when I was cooking, I was like, oh, the flame's low. I was like, oh, it's running out of butane. But when I took the butane out, it was full still, and I'm like, and it was cold. I was like, oh, a little too cold for that. I got the first pork chop off the fire. I'm cutting it in half because we're using plastic forks and stuff. So that way you don't have to sit here and cut it. They smell good though.
Yeah.
That rub on her, pretty good. Well, that fork's all burnt, or messed up. So someone shops for me, so they picked out this this pork chop. I'm kind of glad they picked a nice one, but it was too nice. Yeah. All right, now we can see some stuff. Here's the pork chop.
Do you need this?
That's pretty neat. Nah, just stick it. You can stick it there. All right, Audrey, you can have that one already cut up. Let me get another fork and cut that one up. All right, you ready? Try to pork chop it.
If this chop ain't cut done enough, it ain't my fault.
You even taste the rub on it?
Yeah. Real good.
Yeah, the rub's pretty good. Like I said, we had it on a venison burger and it was pretty good. Ooh, wind, a little bit of wind blowing. Oh my god. Ooh. There's a lot of meat on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Good pork chop.
This chops are big enough to feed 4 people.
Huh?
This pork chops are big enough to feed 4 people.
Yeah, probably. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna hang out for the rest of the night. That moon is super bright, so
That is really awesome.
there's gonna be some activity tonight with the animals. So we're gonna sit here and eat, and we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna let this fire die out because now that the wind's blowing, we're just gonna let it smolder out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see you in the morning. We're actually leaving in the morning after one night. That's so unusual. I have not camped for a night. The last time I camped for one night was at Bill Frederickson Park because I was doing a review on the beach tent. So sad. Alright, y'all, so we'll see you in the morning. We survived. It's 32 degrees this morning. You can see the smoke coming out of my mouth. Everything's got frost on it. The tent's got frost on it up there at the top. The chairs got frost on them. Everything got frost on it. Audrey left a cup out here. The cup's got frost on it. Check that out. That's pretty neat. Our lizard buddy's over here. He's frozen solid. Alright, I gotta pee. So we're gonna do a bathroom check. Oh my god, even the awning got frosting underneath it. You see? That's pretty crazy. Alright, we're gonna go do a bathroom check because I gotta pee. Alright, so here's the bathhouse for this side. Walk around so you can see what's got going on. Alright, so here's the women's side. Then you come around here. Got the laundry. Got a water fountain. Then you got the family bathroom. Another laundry on this side. You got a little bench and there's parking for handicap, and you got a little smoking section and bicycles. And this side's the men's side. And then there's a sink. I got a little thing that says burn ban in place, so we're still on a burn ban. So, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on over here. Here's the map. And it says we're here. So, yeah. We were supposed to camp on this little section, but we're on this side. We basically had to do a circle around. Whew. But yeah. Alrighty, so here's the bathrooms. All the toilets are on this side. They're pretty neat. Nothing out of ordinary. Yeah, they got faucets running for freeze prevention. Please do not turn off. And here's the mirrors and everything. Freezing to death. Then there's the showers. I got 3 of them. We'll look at this back one. Yeah, this handicap one's pretty big. Yeah. It's a nice bathroom, nice bathroom. Alright, so we're having bacon and eggs this morning. We're going to do it on the fire because it is too cold for that propane and butane to work. So, while Audrey's cooking, I'm going to start slowly kind of packing the truck up. And I'll wait for the sun to come out and hit our campsite a little better. Hopefully it will thaw out that frost so I can pack everything up.
I didn't think about the frost factor.
I didn't either. There's a whole bunch of frost everywhere.
There's ice and mud. Drill.
There's ice in it. I bet you there's ice in that thing. I bet you that thing's frozen solid. I didn't think about it. Is that frozen? Oh no. We might not be able to have any coffee.
Yeah. That's a very significant block of ice. Wow, we're real special. Yep. 33 degrees, we forgot how to live.
Well, we can't make any coffee because I didn't bring any bottled water. Did you bring bottled water?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Audrey brought bottled water so we can have some coffee. Hopefully it's not frozen in your car.
No!
Oh, you didn't bring any?
Hey, Kayla Ray, what beverages do I bring?
Who brings the liquor?
Exactly.
Well, we're not having any coffee this morning.
I mean, we can. There's a store down the street.
Oh yeah, just door down the
As
street.
long as cars start up. I mean, they've been living in Florida without cold weather for a very long time.
I know, right?
I think we should take him home with us.
We'll probably end up taking him home with us anyway.
Probably.
Set this here for now. Audrey trying to figure out what to do with the...
Well, I was thinking about making a fire on this side.
We can do that, just move the...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll switch sides.
Because that's going to be a block of ice right there.
Yeah, for real. Better cooking on this side.
Maybe. At least the wind ain't blowing. Man, there's some seriously soft ground.
It's a little straighter. Look at that.
It is. No?
Alright.
It's alright.
Alright, lit it. That ain't gonna catch anything on fire.
Shut up.
He just put it on top of
Shut
a piece
up.
of wood. Those corn cobs work pretty good too. They're working pretty good. Alright, so here's the whole body. Here's the whole body heating pad that I had. It helped. But it only runs on battery. That's the sucky thing is we plugged it into the wall and it wouldn't work until I put a battery like power
To keep it from overheating.
yeah, and that too. So yeah, I mean it worked pretty good. It's got 33 settings like high, low, medium. There's a little button on here. I highly recommend it. I mean it's only got 5 spots on it. Like, so here's the head of it. There's 2 in the top and there's 1 in the center and 2 at the bottom for your feet to keep you warm. And so it's not the whole thing. The whole thing isn't heated, if that makes sense. It's just certain parts of it. So I had the heating pad like in the spot where it wasn't hot, and it worked out better. So my whole body was warm. But yeah, this is pretty neat. I got it on Amazon. And it just folds up into that little bag.
I'm telling you, man. The Cardinal's got it in for me.
Apparently the cardinal, when I was in the bathroom yesterday, the cardinal swooped in the camp and knocked Audrey out.
Well, also bear in mind, this particular Cardinal has had more than its fair share of food in its lifetime.
It was big.
He's chunky.
There's 2 of them that are flying around there. Huge. Big, huge cardinals. I'm like, good God Almighty.
I ain't never seen them that fat. Fat and happy is what they are.
Yeah.
I think that's what I don't think he was meaning to hit me. I think he just can't keep it.
He just couldn't fly.
He can't stay high enough.
He can't fly.
We are terrible, awful people talking about poor birds too fat to fly. He's a cutie though. I'm telling you, he's cute.
There's 2 of them. Yeah, he's cute. I saw him this morning when I was going to walk into the bathroom. He was over there at that campsite. He was chunky. He's very bright and red and pretty, but he's chunky.
He's a big boy.
If he comes back around, I'll film him.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
He probably will.
He gonna heat up.
My little lizard buddy's heating up. This is gonna hurt my hands so much because the.
Yep.
I only locked a couple of them.
Oh. I'm gonna put this bacon on it.
I just prepared the bacon on the new countertop. That's the best thing I've ever.
Uh-huh. Get out of there!
There's still a little bit of coconut oil on it, thank God, on that griddle. I got the bacon on there. You might have to get that fire rolling. It's kind of. All right, it's starting to cook up right there. There's a whole air pocket right there, right in the corner, right there.
Nice.
All right, Chunky Monkey's back. Chunky Monkey. Hold on, let me see if I can't sneak up on him. There he is in the road. Look how big that guy is.
And that's a goddamn cardinal.
Look how big he is. He's a chunky little cardinal. Maybe he'll come closer to me. But he's chunky. That's a chunky cardinal. And like I said, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them that are chunky. Good
They're
Lord.
mates.
Yeah,
the
they're.
other one's a female.
I thought there was another red one like that.
And there's 2 boys and a girl.
No. Yeah, there's 2 red ones. And they're pretty red. They're very pretty bright red. But they chunky. They chunky. I got the bacon done. Now we're going to do the eggs. She's going to scramble them.
I can't see.
All right, Archie's jumping down on some eggs and with Lizard Buddy over there.
We're taking him home with us. He's super cute.
All right, so we can't make coffee, but I'm gonna do my loaded tea. It's called Cajun loaded tea. It's pineapple tropical punch. It's Zydeco Zing. But it's got like 260 milligrams of caffeine in it. And but it's got vitamin A, C, vitamins B6, B12, and things like that. But it's from Louisiana. I don't know the woman's name, but it's her own business that makes these. There's like different types of them, different flavors. This is like the third one I've had. I cleaned out my coffee mug as much as I could. Oh no, my fingers. Is that blood or is that? I think it's off of this. Is this red? Then you want to put the powder in there. Then you want to put like, it says 16 ounces of water, but since the water's frozen, I'm putting Gatorade in it. So you just, so see how it's red? Yeah. It still probably tastes good with Gatorade in it. You're supposed to put ice in it, but I'm not about to stick my hand in some ice right now.
Nope.
I'm going to kind of swish it around, stir it up a bit. This one tastes like the fruit punch drink, the high C ma'am. You know, back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like. It's pretty good. I know my mouth's gonna be red.
Mm-hmm.
So I excuse you for the rest of the day. My mouth's gonna be red. Oh, excuse me, not you. I'm gonna drink the rest of this. I'll throw this away real quick. This is cherry lime flavored, so.
You have very strange taste buds. You know that, right?
Ah!
Brain freeze?
Yeah. Oh dear God, that was a mistake. Alright guys, we're gonna start packing up everything. The majority of stuff's already packed up. Just gotta put the rest of it in the truck. Everything that goes in the truck is in the truck. I just gotta do the back of the truck. So yeah. Whew. I think having this on this side of the truck would weigh it down some.
That's actually pretty dry. It's just got a little bit on it.
This isn't that wet.
Don't look like it. I think it's still frosty.
Alright, so while we're waiting for the bottom of the tent to dry off a little bit, I'll go ahead and give you my review on the campsite. It's pretty nice. It's very small. It's very intimate, especially this one because of all the brush around that you saw. I mean, you can kind of see here. I'll turn around this way. You can see all the brush behind me, and it makes it really intimate back here. But yeah, I can't remember if I pointed it out, but you got your electric and your water back here. Hold on, let me spin you back around. But yeah, so you got your electric and your water right there behind me. The water was frozen this morning, like you heard the guy walk over and check it for us. But eventually that water thawed out in my green camping shower thing. But yeah, it's fine. It's nice. I mean, you can get a small little camper in here. And that little gopher tortoise hut hole in the ground right beside us. That's pretty interesting. I'm surprised they don't have this spot like marked off because of that, but it is what it is. Okay, so Audrey had to take a pee break. So when she comes back, I'll see what she thinks of the spot. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. You're kind of by yourself. You're not on top of each other. That's what I like for camping. I don't want to be on top of my neighbor, like it was at the Florida Caverns. You're like right beside you're living in like a little neighborhood. I want to be by myself camping. But it's a nice little spot. We weren't bothered. We had a little armadillo visit us last night. But yeah, it's the campsite itself. I give it an 8 out of 10. So yeah. All right. What do you think about the campground? You got a little smuts on your face. You got a white piece of trash on your face.
I don't doubt it.
I gave it an 8. I gave the campsite itself an 8 out of 10. I like how it's intimate and like no one can see you back here.
That's fair, but it's pretty tight.
It's really tight. It's a tight spot.
I need to sit for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna get the tent loaded up, and we'll see you in the car, in the truck, because we're gonna do a little bit of adventuring and see what the park has to offer. Alright y'all, let's go see what this park has to offer. I know there's a playground and there's like a kayak boat ramp and things like that. We might take a small little trail and see if we can see the river. I don't know, we might see the river at the thing. But let's go explore for a bit. Alright, so this is another good state park campground for equestrian riding and things like that. They do have, so on the map it showed there was a little circle of like tent. There's one side is tent only, the other side is for equestrian, like for your trailers and stuff like that, the park. But I didn't want to go all back in there because it's like it's on its own little separate thing. But they are here, and I'm pretty sure they're pretty cool looking. All right, so we're gonna hang a left right here. The playground should be over here and all the cool stuff to do. So let's go check it out. All right, so here's this big, huge parking lot. Look at that. But look at those trees are leaning. That's from Hurricane Milton. It got hit hard over here. So that's all from Hurricane Milton, bending trees over like that. Let's see if you can't zoom in. Yeah. That's just crazy. All right, so here's the playground. We totally missed the sign over there. I was going to read it real quick.
What sign?
There's a sign back over this way.
Oh.
But apparently this area is known for the gopher turtles. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think that's where the kayaks and stuff, because that's what we had going on at the other place. All right, so species spotlight. Oh, they got white-tailed deer, mainly deer. The deer is the species spotlight. But it just has park rules and things like that in the map. All right, we're gonna walk down this path. It looks like there's a building over there. Maybe there's a bathroom there because I had to pee really bad. But we'll walk down here and see what I got going on. I honestly don't think there's a lot to do here. There's more equestrian trails and more trails here. And then you can put in your kayak and stuff as well, and the river. But yes, I don't think there's not a ton of stuff to do here. All right, we want to go. I'm gonna stop and pee real quick, and then we'll keep going. Oh, all right. So the bathrooms in there they're not too bad. The toilet seats are cold.
Yeah.
All right, so you can hang to the left for Pavilion 1 and canoe launch, and you can hang to the right for Pavilions 2 and 3 and Oxbow. My mind said oxen. It's been a morning. It's been
24 hours.
True that. My brain's frozen. So here's one of the trails. You got the green. It hiking, biking, and no equestrians. This is a hiking and a biking trail. I think there's a trail, I think, toward the other side that's just for equestrian, and I think the ones on this side are for biking and hiking.
That makes sense.
I'm in the market for a e-bike. if you want to leave a comment and recommend an e-bike. I want one that folds up and is lightweight. I don't want it heavy, huge hunk of junk. I want something that's very lightweight so I can either fold it up and pack it, or it was light enough to where I can put it on my bike rack on the back of the truck. So, if you know
an actual pavilion. Holy cow.
yeah, so if you know a good e-bike, let me know. Leave a comment. Alright, y'all check out this pavilion. I think the boat launch was over on that side. But we'll check out this pavilion. Oh, you could probably camp out in the daggone pavilion if you wanted to.
Yeah.
There's some, we'll walk in there and see what it looks like inside. Maybe if it's open. Gazebo thing back there, but let's walk in here and see what it looks like. Oh, so it's a grill.
Oh, it's a grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's open. Cool. Yeah, this is nice. You got the lights, you got fans in here.
Cool.
Yeah, and you can come out here and have a family outing if you want to. I just want to sit for a minute. I want to check out this grill. Oh, and yeah, there is
Gators.
yeah, the gator sign. But there, I don't know what this right here is for. Maybe canoes. Oh, you can put your kayaks and canoes across it because it says wear it, buckle up. So for your vest. Oh, yeah, let's check out this grill. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a nice big huge grill if you want to come out here and have a family function. Ooh. I want to walk down there.
I don't think this is the boat. This is where you put your...
I don't think this is the main one. I think this is for this pavilion.
It's a little sketchy. Dragging a kayak down there.
I mean, you got like little foot things right here. But like I said, I think this is just for the pavilion. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, look at the river. It's really low right now.
Really low.
You can see where it comes up to right here where it's normally dark.
Yeah. It normally comes up to there.
Oh yeah. Park boundary, fee required for use of facility. Yeah. I want to hear. Hopefully ain't no gators over here. If they are, they're probably frozen.
No, they're hibernating.
Probably frozen over here. Oh yeah, the Black River, because it looks really dark through here. There's a, oh, I think that was just a shadow. Yeah, some people been walking down here, there's footprints. But yeah. So like I said earlier, this goes into the Tampa Bay, this river.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, this flows into Tampa Bay.
That's a nice little river.
We're close to Ruskins.
Right.
So Ruskins is in the Tampa Bay area. That's where we fish with Captain Dave. Yeah, look at the river. I don't see any manatees.
Oh, this ain't deep enough for manatees.
No. All right, y'all. So thanks for coming along with us on our one night stay here at Little Manatee River State Park. This is a campground, state park, where it's kind of one of those things where there's really nothing to do. If you're a family looking for something to do, like I would suggest Silver Springs, Rainbow Springs, things like that, because there's more things to do there. They actually have like a shop. If you got a big family and want to go do something like that, go there. This one is more of a trail state park for like equestrians with your horses. And what was the other one that was like that? It had a really cool equestrian spot.
Colt Creek.
Colt Creek's another good one. That's the first camping trip we ever did. What's
That's another one.
Yeah, we just went to. It's the one where I cut Florida Caverns. That's where, because I cut my finger on that one.
Yeah, Florida Caverns had a equestrian.
Yeah, they had a really good equestrian spot there. But like I said, this is more of a, if you're a big trail, hiking person, this is a good spot. And if you like, you can kayak here and put your kayak in and kayak the river. I did read on the website you can fish here. The fishing, they said, is a lot better in a kayak or a canoe. And plus, some of the stuff is blocked off because of Hurricane Milton. There's people on this side of the because we're on the Gulf of America, politically correct. this side got hit hard by Hurricane Milton, and there's still, like, it's been what, 2 years?
Yeah, and there's still
You're still trying
damage.
There's still damage, and people are still trying to recover from it. So all in all, I give it a 7 out of 8. All in all, like I said, there's not a lot to do here. If you're a big trail person, this is a good spot for trails. That's about it. And the river. Is that what you give it, Audrey?
Sure.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are. Greatly appreciate it. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. It helps our channel grow. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And below this video, you can see some of our Wild Adventures merch. If you go to the description below, you can go to the merch shop itself, and you can check out our other stuff that we have. We have some fishing t-shirts that say, like, I'd rather be fishing than at work. Got some CGI merch. Got some other stuff. I'll put the camping merch at the bottom so you can check that out faster. But if you go to Facebook, you can send us a message to get your very own Wild Adventures koozie or holographic sticker. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Are you in it? Yeah. Hey guys, it's me again. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click over here. If you want to check out some more videos, click down there. If you want to check out our cool merch shop, go to the description below and click the link. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.